Hey guys, today I have got a few new professional tips for you. Plus, you'll see how I struggled to pick the right color for the Minnie's dress. And you'll have the chance to do it yourself, because there is a hidden gift in the video for the most attentive viewers. Are you ready? Then let's go! Starting with a raw sketch as a base. As you can see, it's all about circles and round shapes. I find using a thick line for the raw sketch extremely helpful, because it shows the mess your drawing occupies, giving you a clean idea of whether you're heading in the right direction or need adjustments. At this stage, everything seems pretty clear. It's quite convenient to separate certain elements into different layers. For instance, I create Minnie's bow on a separate layer for easy adjustments if needed. For the line art, I've chosen to switch the raw sketch to a blue color, since our drawing is quite detailed this time. Using different colors helps to differentiate between the clean lines and initial sketch. Many professional artists use this trick, and I also find it quite handy. Don't forget to use the plastic deformation tool to give our shapes and lines the necessary perfect look. And we continue refining the drawing. You can see that sometimes I can't achieve the right shape in one go. I often have to redraw lines multiple times, or combine them from a few. In reality, it's normal to redraw lines several times using a graphic tablet, as drawing digitally differs somewhat from traditional methods. And time for tips. One important thing I want to teach you: when you have multiple lines almost touching but not intersecting, like here, they create some kind of visual conflict. Try to avoid such moments in your drawing. For example, to fix this, you can either adjust the bow's shape or lower the ear. Initially, you might not notice these details, but with practice and experience, you'll pick up on them. Here is another useful tip on creating the effect of Minnie's dress pinched between her fingers. First, we need to draw the dress with the right roundness. Then use the plastic deformation tool to make it look like it's pinched at the end. Turned out just right. I didn't face many issues during the character scan this time, since Minnie's fingers have a simplified shape and anatomy. Done! Now let's create the line for the purse, its decor and other details. We are done with main character elements. Now let's see what we can improve and group some layers together. During the polishing stage, I noticed a flaw in a head design. Look at these distances. On the left, the distance above is smaller than below, near the cheek. The same should be on the opposite side, since the face has a certain symmetry. So we need to make the upper distance on the right side smaller. Also remember to avoid touching lines. And ensure the distances from the ears to the cheeks are roughly the same on both sides of the face. The line art is ready. And it looks awesome. That's why I want to share it with you. Perhaps some of you want to color Minnie Mouse yourselves. That's why especially for you in the video description I've attached a link to this line art. You can download it and try coloring it on your devices, or print it out and color it using crayons. Honestly, I had doubts about what color to choose for Minnie Mouse clothing, so I asked my daughter for some help. She suggested a few options, and I tried several. We settled on gold shoes and red polka dot dress. What do you think? Do you like this design? Please write in the comments under this video. And while you are at it, double check please your subscription to the channel, not to miss new cool videos. Also, my daughter Minnie Mouse and I would be very grateful for your likes. In the meantime, I'll keep going. Adding a golden shine to the shoes and working on light reflections. Now adding shadows to the details to give our drawing more depth. Once we have finished the basic shading, we can color our line art accordingly. To do this, we fill it in with a color darker than the base color inside. Adding shadows where Minnie stands and adding places with extra shine and depth. creating a few decorative accents around the character, and here is our result. Honestly, this will be one of my favorites. Likes and subscriptions from you, and a new video from me next week. See you and bye bye!